Welcome back. This is Jim Anzalone. This is segment 2 on tracking your numbers. I want to go briefly over the statistics spreadsheet with you and explain exactly what that is. In it, let me get my highlighter. Sorry, folks. The statistics spreadsheet contains the information from which you make your decisions. It consolidates all of the raw data off of the transaction spreadsheet onto this statistics spreadsheet, and it is broken into a series of what are called tabs. At the bottom of the page, there are tabs entitled Overall Statistics, Agent Statistics, Transaction by Particular Agent, and of course the cash flow. Now this can work for teams. That is a rainmaker that has agents working for them, helping them with sellers and buyers, or it can work for a standalone agent as well. So it consists of these series of tabs. Let me drag onto our screen, our viewing screen, your statistics database. Now, the overall stats are on this tab. You notice at the bottom there are these individual tabs at the bottom. This one keeps track of your overall statistics, as its name implies. So I'm not going to go over each and every one of these, but it shows your transaction count by source, where you got them, plus your overall statistics broken out by whether it's a pending or closed transaction. And this bottom part of this particular spreadsheet is the one that's most relevant. Let me slip over to our next tab, and I do that simply by going to the bottom of the page here and clicking on this tab that says Agent Statistics. Now on this tab, it has information about the team gross commission income. GCI is gross commission income for the overall team leader and then for each team member. It also keeps track of the seller's days on market by zip code, and then within that by agent. So you can see that there are 66 days on market for this particular transaction. So it's got it also by status. Very, very helpful. And I need my mouse because I need to slide down. I need to move up a little bit. Up at the top of this spreadsheet, there is the team volume. And you'll notice right here where some numbers don't appear, that's only because these columns aren't wide enough at this particular moment. Easily fixed. Whenever you see the hash signs, move your mouse up to the column and then gently move it over to the line, and you'll see how it switches. Left mouse click and drag it and make it a little bit wider, and voila. And while I'm on this, anytime you want to refresh this information, and you do have to refresh it, highlight inside any table. You'll notice that it gets a blue box around it, and then refresh the data with this symbol. It's called refresh data. You click on that and it recalculates. You can also, let's highlight the next table. You'll notice it has a blue box around it. Up here at the top it'll say pivot table. Down, hit the down arrow and choose refresh data is the second alternative. You click that and this table refreshes. When the table is highlighted, it shows you all of the different fields that you can use. You don't have to worry about that. When you click outside of a table, that disappears. So that's the way that you refresh data. Let me move to our next tab, which keeps track of transactions placed under mutual agreement by month. You'll notice there are some hash symbols up here, pound symbols. Field's not wide enough. Move your mouse up, move it to the right until it changes shape. Left mouse click, drag a little bit wider, and now you can see the whole field. So this one keeps track of transactions placed under mutual agreement by month, transactions scheduled to close by month, and the ones that have actually closed by month. And it keeps track of it by agent. And lastly, in our last tab is the cash flow for the team leader. It shows the total amount of gross income by status, by month, and then total. It also shows what the lead agent's net commission income will be after all monies are taken out, paying their other agents that work with them and their broker. So it shows them the net. It calculates the percentage right here of how much the agent gets from the gross. So 2252 divided by 7155, and you get the percentage of 31.47. And lastly, we know that we have $2,250 coming in January. This shows you for that month of January which transactions and on which date. Very, very important when it comes down to projecting your cash flow. Now, the last thing I want to show you in this segment is how to put your name on each of the reports, each of these tabs. When you print it, they're already set up for printing. So what you need to do is go up to, let's do it the long way, File, Print Preview, and it shows you where it's going to print. And you'll notice it says your name here. I need you to change that so you can put your own name in. Click on Setup, left mouse click on Header Footer, left mouse click again on Custom Header, and then in this field, change your name, put your own name in, click on OK, click on OK again, and then your name will appear up here, and then it'll be saved. It's a one-time event for each of these tabs. Then you can print it. We'll close out of that for right now. So you will do that same process 4 times, one for each one of these tabs. So that is a quick tour of your statistics database, statistics spreadsheet. I'll join you in a few minutes on segment 3 when I go over the transaction. See you in a few. Thank you.